First batch of Zeds heading your way. Get ready to move.
In a shower of rain. Lon! This is Gunslinger. Physician, heal thyself. Mrs. Foster from range. This one's tenacious. Come on, Mrs. Sleep tight. Excuse you. Boys. Did I pique your interest? And she's back. Looks like markets are about to open. Aperitifs are served. You look like that.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked.
That's better.
Time's up. Go kill some Zeds.
Hey. I'll be honest, that's fun. What? Faster. Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Physician, heal thyself. It's bad. Oh, get in. Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it? It is close. That's better. Mrs. Foster. Mrs. Foster from range. This one's tenacious.
Keep it up. When you're done, I can reopen the trader pod.
Mrs. Foster, what are you doing? Who wants to get rid? Oh, it stings! Mrs. Foster presents her introductions.
Boom. Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done.
If you want something done right. Mrs. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain.
I see you have no grenades. Is that wise? Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope. Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Aperitifs rule. See it? Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those. There's something close. Let's take this up a notch.
A decent beginning. Let's call that your warm-up.
Hey, you're terminated. Can't hear. Yep. You're annoying me. These sets are close. This one's tenacious. Mrs. Foster from range. Mrs. Foster, pleased to make your acquaintance. Mrs. Foster doesn't miss the moves. Mrs. Foster presents her introduction. Position, heal thyself. Mummy loves money. Let's take this up a notch. Good night, farewell. Faster. I'm coming for you, Zed. Take notes, boys. Mrs. Foster. You're annoying me.
Excellent. That's nearly all of them.
That one has no chance. This one's tenacious. And she's back. Aperitifs are served.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked. You know how to stay alive out there. A good instinct.
Huh?
You earned the money. Now spend it.
Hello, gorgeous.
Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Rain, rain, go away. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. No, my ear! I do so like this fun. Did I pique your interest?
Ah, now finish the job. Allez.
There's something cloaked. presents her introductions. Mrs. Foster! Oh, get in! If you want something done right. Powerful and pretty. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Excuse me.
Finish the last ones off, so I can open the trigger for you.
That's a siren! Without your interest, I do so like this gun. This one's tenacious.
Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done. You're a real survivor. Good for you.
Hello, gorgeous.
You like being shot to pieces? Buy armor. Time's almost up. Vite! Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Mrs. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. We have ourselves a scrape! Pleased to make your acquaintance. What? Mrs. Foster from... Come on, Mrs. Foster. Mrs. Foster presents...
Sudden start, but many Zeds remain.
That one had no... Aperitifs are served. Cloaked Zeds nearby. Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those. Oh, get in! Come here! Mrs. Foster, what are you doing? He said to cloak. This one's tenacious. Setcher's cloak. My ears! Sweet dreams. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Yep, that's a flash pound. Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it? This one's tenacious. Temperature. Should I shock you?
Glad to see you made it through. Make for the pod and gear up. I saw the way you took down that flesh pound. It didn't stand a chance. Magnifique. There's Zeds on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
Rain, go away.
More Zeds on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
That one had no chance. Excuse you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Mrs. Foster from range. Faster. Apparently so. Mrs. Foster doesn't work. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Mrs. Foster from range. Oh, get in. That's better. Oh, that's happening! Eyes! My eyes! Clean it off me! There's something cloaked. Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it? And she's back. I saw one, it just closed. Cloaked Zed. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. These Zeds are cloaked. Did I pique your interest? Faster. Blimey. Mrs. Foster from range. Uh-oh, siren! Physician, heal thyself.
Represents her
Introductions. Flashbound, see it? Miss Foster. Mrs. Foster from range. One more hit should do it. Did I pique your interest? Nearly got it. I'll be honest, that's fun.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply. You're staying in one piece. That's great. Keep it up.
Mrs. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain.
Time's up. Go kill some Zeds.
Yep, that's a bloodhound. Mrs. Foster. Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do that? That's better. There's something cloaked. Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those. Take notes, boys. I can't see. Apparently, so. That one. And she's back. Back. This one's tenacious. Can't hear. Yep. Position, heal myself. Did I pique your interest? Looks like markets are about to open. Good night, farewell. That's a flashback. This one's tenacious. Mrs. Foster from range. That's better. This one appears immediate next, Mrs. Foster. Apparently to serve. Oh, get in! Mrs. Foster from range. That's a siren! Nikon, Nikas, Nikant. Nikatus, Nikatus, Nikant. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Position, heal thyself. Mummy love you. Mrs. Foster presents her introduction.
Make these last purchases count. That flesh pound didn't know what hit it just now. Very nice work. Unless you hate living, get some armor. Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope. Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer. Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Flashbound, see it? Mrs. Foster from range. That's better. American sir. That's a flashback. This one's tenacious. Flashbound, see it? There it keeps the sword. Mrs. Foster? Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. That's a flashbound! Yep, that's a flashback. Come on, Mrs. Foster. Physician, heal thyself. Did I pique your interest? Flashbound, see it? Come join the Bacchanal. Looks like a leprechaun dropped his pot.